I show auditors where I don't cut their shit off. Why show it if you're not going to show the whole thing?
You guys got to follow this guy. He gets assaulted for just standing there filming and doing nothing else.
We're going to skip to the next one. I don't like this guy.
You're insulting me right now just by looking at me.
All right.
Stop into Hutchison Ford to check out the long-lasting Ford Bronco. For views like this, you got to get out there in a Ford Bronco. Go over any type of terrain. See the world from every angle.
All right. That sounds like some painful feelings you have to deal with.
Yeah, no, you're causing me anxiety in a stressful world.
All right.
Weirdo.
That's a little weird.
Off, weirdo.
Okay.
Go to hell.
You too. I'll meet you there. That's a grown-ass man that does window installs. He has a window rack on the side of his van. You'd think you'd be able to control himself a little bit more than that, guys. If you guys see people filming in public, just let it be. Mind your P's and Q's. Present yourself professionally. He could have told me a little bit about his business, the glass that he installs, what his favorite types of jobs are. He had an opportunity there to really kind of push out his business because he doesn't have any signage or markings on his van. That's typical of those fly-by-nighters. So they can't be identified as they go through neighborhoods and do very bad jobs. Doesn't mean that that's exactly what he's doing, but it is indicative in this area of that kind of behavior. But, it is what it is, and he could have had an opportunity there to promote himself, his business. Never knows. Somebody might have needed a window and saw our video and just happened to, I need a window. You got to do better, guys. When you're out in public and you run into people filming in public, you got to find a way to promote yourself. I feel like he's going to come again.
Hey, Nick, look. When you join making people uncomfortable, you weirdo.
He's still going on. Well, if any of you guys recognize this van pulling up to do your glass windows, you might want to know he has a really bad attitude and a chip on his shoulder. I'm just disseminating the drive-through here and how to use one. It's funny. That's a little bit of a joke. He's still yelling shit. Unimportant. But yeah, so it's funny, disseminate the use of a drive-through. But there are still a lot of towns across the world that have never experienced a drive-through. And there are some places, like for example, the Philippines, that do have drive-thrus, but most of the country does not have drive-through fast food eateries like this, at least accessible to many of the towns and villages that are smaller. And so there are people that have never gone through a drive-through before. My wife is from the Philippines, and so she's experienced that firsthand when she came out here to America. This guy's been yelling stuff out the door the whole time. Like, I'm not even pointed at him. I'm over here, and he just can't help himself. He's still yelling stuff. it's not me making